Pupco Studios in Oklahoma City. This is OU Basketball with Barry Trammell. I'm Jenny Carlson. Barry, Big 12 tournament is upon us. Oklahoma opens Wednesday night. It's a bedlam matchup. What's Oklahoma's chances of actually winning this game?
Well, I don't think very good. The Sooners have lost eight straight games, the longest losing streak in 40 years, 45 years. But, it's not insurmountable. I mean, the Sooners beat Oklahoma State in Norman in an overtime game when they were playing pretty decent. So they're heavy underdogs. They could win. I don't think they will. But what's interesting is that bedlam is so rare in Big 12 matchups. Oklahoma State joined the Big Eight in 1960, immediately started playing in the conference tournament, and has played Oklahoma less than any other conference school, with the exception of Colorado, and they've each met 11 times. So for whatever reason, bedlam doesn't happen very often. It's pretty special when it does. Last year, we saw one of the great atmospheres in state history, that quarterfinal at the Ford Center. Cowboys win it 71-70 in an upset. We could have an upset at the Sprint Center. I don't think we will.
I was across the street for that game last year. I think I felt the ground shaking as people were going crazy. Okay, so if OU doesn't have much chance to win a first-round game, what are they going to Kansas City playing for this week?
Well, you always have the dream. It's one of the charms about college basketball setup is that when people say how many teams are in the NCAA tournament, the truth is everybody's in the NCAA tournament, and the NCAA tournament starts for a whole bunch of teams this week in the conference tournament where you can play your way into the NCAAs. So you chase that dream. A few teams have won 4 games in 4 days without an assured NCAA tournament already. Georgia did it in the SEC 2 years ago. I don't think it's going to happen. It's a 1,000,000-to-1 shot for the Sooners. But you chase that dream and you play. Here's the deal. You got some seniors. You got Tony Crocker and Ryan Wright and Bo Gerber, and you got guys that you've played with either for a year or 2 or 3. This is their last go-around. They're going to be ready to play. These young players, the question is, will they?
You mentioned those seniors, and they had senior day on Saturday in Norman. Didn't end the way that they wanted to. And Jeff Capel really kind of had a mea culpa after the game, really sort of put his heart out there a little bit. What did you think about what Jeff Capel said after the game?
I was really impressed with what Jeff Capel said. He basically fell on his sword and said, you know what, I have not done a good job coaching this team. I've not pushed the right buttons, and I like that for this reason. I a lot of times hear coaches, particularly football coaches, who can just wear you out, but football coaches like to say, well, I'm not coaching any different this year than I did last year. Did we become bad coaches? Sometimes you need to coach differently. Teams change, personnel change, situations change. Why shouldn't the coaching change if necessary? I applaud Jeff Capel for stepping up and saying that and saying, you know what? I did not do a good job. I didn't motivate these guys the right way. I didn't discipline them the right way. I didn't teach them in the right way. So to me, that was a good sign for the future of Oklahoma basketball that Jeff Capel admits that he doesn't have all the answers.
Yeah. Thanks, Barry. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoma.